How could someone so close be the one responsible? That's the question that shook millions of fans around the world tonight after shocking developments emerged from Seoul. Authorities have officially confirmed the arrest of a suspect connected to the mysterious incident that left BTS's Jungkook injured weeks ago. But what truly stunned both the entertainment world and armies worldwide was not the arrest itself. It was who the person turned out to be. According to verified sources, the suspect is someone with personal ties to the group, a revelation that has reportedly left Jin speechless and the HYBE office in a state of shock. In a story that has spiraled from speculation to confirmation, South Korea's investigative division held a late-night press briefing announcing that the long-standing rumors surrounding the Jungkook injury case were not baseless. The person in custody was not a stranger, not a paparazzi, not even an obsessed fan. Instead, it was someone who had been seen around the artist in private and professional settings, someone the members once trusted. For privacy and legal reasons, the name has not yet been publicly disclosed, but insiders hint that the suspect was part of a production team involved in a recent music project. That revelation sent ripples through the entertainment industry, leaving one haunting question: how could betrayal come from inside the circle? HYBE, the label behind BTS, has yet to release an official statement. However, a tense silence has reportedly filled its headquarters. One staff member described the atmosphere as heavier than it has ever been, with management urgently holding internal meetings. Another insider mentioned that Jin, who was informed of the suspect's identity shortly before the news broke, appeared visibly shaken. He was silent for a long time, the insider said. He asked only one question: why? This question now echoes across social media. Within minutes of the arrest announcement, armies around the world flooded timelines with messages of disbelief, anger, and heartbreak. Words like betrayal, justice, and protect Jungkook began trending globally within hours. Fan accounts that had once focused on cheerful updates and concert footage turned into digital spaces of mourning and confusion. What exactly happened that night? And how deep does this story go? To understand why this case has captured such massive attention, we need to revisit the night of Jungkook's mysterious injury. Reports at the time were vague: a domestic accident, a sudden incident that left the singer needing medical attention. HYBE assured fans that Jungkook's condition was stable, yet refused to disclose specific details, citing privacy concerns. What seemed like a minor situation gradually turned into one of the most discussed events in K-pop this year as inconsistencies emerged in public statements. Why were timelines conflicting? Why were certain staff members suddenly unavailable for comment? Now, with the arrest made, those scattered pieces begin to align. According to early police findings, the incident may not have been an accident after all. Surveillance footage reportedly played a decisive role in identifying the suspect. Though no official details have been released, sources suggest the confrontation occurred inside a private property connected to HYBE's Seoul complex. The evidence was undeniable. One investigator was quoted as saying, "It confirmed contact, intent, and aftermath." For fans, the emotional weight of this revelation is immeasurable. Jungkook, known globally for his resilience, humility, and professionalism, has long been considered one of the most emotionally transparent members of BTS. The thought that someone within his professional environment could harm him, intentionally or otherwise, feels unbearable. He gave everything to his art. One fan posted on X, formerly Twitter, "How could anyone do this to him?" Another fan from the US wrote, "We believed it was an accident. Now it feels like a nightmare." Meanwhile, Jin's reaction has drawn equally strong attention. The eldest member of BTS, often described as the group's emotional anchor, reportedly found out about the suspect's identity just hours before the public. Insiders close to HYBE say Jin demanded a full briefing, asking that the truth be revealed transparently to prevent misinformation from spreading further. He said fans deserve to know the truth, an unnamed staff member told local reporters. He looked devastated, but also determined. Observers note that Jin's response reflects his protective nature toward Jungkook, who has always shared a close brotherly bond with him. The two have performed countless times together, their on-stage synergy symbolizing the emotional strength of BTS. It's no surprise, then, that Jin's silence after learning the suspect's name has become one of the most discussed moments among fans. Was it anger, disbelief, or simply heartbreak? Despite mounting emotions, HYBE remains cautious. The agency released a brief internal memo urging employees not to make any public statements. Legal teams have been mobilized and cooperation with authorities is ongoing. However, what stands out most is the tension between transparency and protection, between telling the truth and safeguarding the artist's emotional recovery. It's a balance that HYBE has struggled with before, but never under circumstances as personal as this. The police, for their part, have promised a full and impartial investigation. They confirmed that the suspect is being held under charges related to intentional harm resulting in injury. The exact motive, however, remains under review. Was it personal resentment, professional jealousy, or something far more complex hidden beneath layers of trust and routine? As speculation grows, global media outlets have begun tracing possible connections between the suspect's identity and Jungkook's recent solo projects. Over the past few months, the singer had been preparing new material and working closely with select producers, choreographers, and stylists. Could the incident have roots in one of those collaborations? Some reports suggest tension had been quietly brewing behind the scenes. Though these claims remain unverified for now, Jungkook's current condition is said to be improving. A close acquaintance confirmed that he has resumed light physical therapy and is focusing on emotional recovery. He's strong, but this kind of betrayal leaves scars that no doctor can heal, the source said. Fans have responded with waves of supportive messages, organizing virtual events under the theme Stay Strong Jungkook. Meanwhile, Jin's next public appearance has been postponed. Scheduled to attend a charity event in Busan, the singer reportedly requested privacy for a few days. His silence is being interpreted in various ways. Some say it's a form of respect toward Jungkook, while others see it as quiet outrage. Either way, it underscores the gravity of the revelation. Experts in media and fan culture warn that such incidents could trigger larger conversations about artist protection, workplace transparency, and the hidden pressures within the K-pop industry. This is not just a story about an injury, said one cultural analyst. It's a reflection of how tightly controlled yet fragile the artist ecosystem can be. When trust breaks, the whole structure trembles. Tonight, that tremor is being felt across continents. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from Jakarta to London, fans are united not by joy, but by disbelief. The identity of the person who injured Jungkook has opened a wound deeper than anyone expected, one that challenges not only personal loyalty, but the integrity of the industry itself. As investigations continue, questions multiply. What will HYBE's official statement say? Will the suspect face jail time? How will this affect upcoming BTS projects? And, most importantly, how will Jungkook heal from both the physical and emotional aftermath? For now, no one knows.